Hi, this is Johnny with Fix Lab Operations Consulting Group, where you handle the research, we handle the rest. And thank you for joining us for this demonstration video about how we like to implement and execute key performance indicators. KPIs are powerful tools that grant many large companies the ability to continuously optimize operations, quality assurance, and production goals. They will save you time and money. Our innovative model will allow your firm the ability to implement these principles so that you can compete with the bigger firms at a much lower cost. So how can Fix Lab Ops design and implement KPIs specific for your firm? Well, strategy is in our DNA. We want to build effective KPIs that provide commercially relevant data. We can take this data and provide fact-based decision-making strategies to optimize your firm's efforts. Our group of industry experts and scientists can adapt our principles of operational efficiency to fit your production efforts. We will gather data to answer critical questions for your firm, improve performance internally, and report that improvement for compliance and shareholders alike. For this demonstration video, let's examine a common problem labs may experience: low protein purification yields. Our approach starts with some specific questions so that we can perform initial data collection. Why have yields declined? Is it equipment? Maybe reagent impurity? Environmental contamination? Or weaknesses in the experiment or technique themselves? After identifying a series of relevant key performance questions, we can adapt your current workflow and observe your experimental workflow in real time. With risk mitigation and quality assurance principles behind our build-out, we will develop a KPI framework that not only encompasses potential areas of sensitivity throughout your workflow, but develop data to keep our strategic objectives of growth and improvement in mind. This is a common protein purification experimental workflow. This demonstration shows our peaks in these figures that overlap areas of the workflow where risk is most likely to arise. The larger the peak, the larger the risk in each stage of the workflow. Equipment performance can affect most aspects of your workflow heavily, but far less so in the final stage where measurement, data review, and QC reviews take place. In terms of reagent performance, we find that transformation and cloning and extraction and purification are heavily dependent on precise measurements and concentration, but less so on recovery in plating and growth. Environmental conditions can badly affect recovery of growth. The final stages of data collection involved observation of staff performance, aseptic technique, and the experimental design itself. Likely these performance standards can be more difficult to embrace, but having a group of outside professionals provide our perspective can reveal alternative ideas that may improve results and lead to a culture of continuous quality improvement, something every biologics firm should endeavor to achieve. Having built a series of operational KPIs for this particular experiment, we can then inspect your workflow for a couple of weeks and have our staff observe and collect data at every checkpoint. As indicated by that previous figure, we analyze the facets of each step and assign weighted scores to the likelihood that they are hurting your protein production. This demonstration shows how we can take your complex problem and break it down into actionable, possible solutions. We then have our team of experts work with your team to make KPI recommendations based on weighted scores balanced against likelihood of overall success. For this demonstration, we isolate the most influential KPIs and collect data over subsequent runs. Our KPIs are data-driven, such that we can track progress over subsequent workflows and monitor their influence on the success of your product. Additionally, your team will be able to monitor all data points originally identified, in case there are better solutions we can discover, because it is our goal to collaborate with your team at all times. We'll work with your team further to isolate the 6 to 8 areas that are most responsible, or at least likely responsible, for your low protein yields. These will be the basis for the KPI specific to your experiment that we will monitor, alter, and collect data on so that we can increase your yields. While implementing and executing these KPIs may take a little time, our innovative, data-driven model will ensure sustainable financial success for your firm for years to come. But this is only a facet of the KPI solutions we offer at Fix Lab Operations. If you'd like to explore other KPI solutions for other areas, such as quality performance, consumable burn rates, staff satisfaction, or even financials, drop us a line at support@fixlabops.com or message us on LinkedIn to discuss how our innovative model will bring you success.